At what point did you realize you had changed social classes? I grew up eating ketchup sandwiches for dinner, sometimes mayo if we were lucky. By 28, I was closing million-dollar deals for a private equity firm in Manhattan, but I didn't realize how far I'd come until my mom called me from a Walmart parking lot on a Tuesday afternoon. She was crying. Her card got declined buying groceries. 47.32. I was sitting in a restaurant where my appetizer, a tiny plate of seared scallops I barely touched, cost $52. I left my clients mid-meeting, told them I had a family emergency, and drove 45 minutes to that Walmart. When I got there, she was still in her car, staring at her phone like it might have answers. I knocked on her window. She looked up, and I saw that same exhausted look from when I was 12, and she worked 3 jobs just to keep the lights on. I handed her $500 cash through the window. 5 crisp hundreds. She stared at it like I'd given her a briefcase full of diamonds. Her hands were shaking. Where did you get this? She whispered. Like maybe I'd done something illegal. That's when it hit me. She still saw me as that broke kid who got sent home from school because I couldn't afford the $3 lunch. The one who wore the same torn North Face jacket for 4 winters straight because we couldn't afford a new one. I told her, Mom, I make that in 2 hours now. She started crying harder. We went back inside together. I told her to get whatever she wanted, not just what was on sale. Whatever she actually wanted. She grabbed the same store brand cereal, the same generic pasta, the cheapest ground beef, the kind that's more fat and meat. I watched her pass the name brand coffee she used to buy herself on her birthday once a year as her only treat. I grabbed it and put it in the cart. Then I grabbed 3 more bags. She tried to stop me. That's $40 just for coffee, she said, like I lost my mind. I looked at her and said, I spent $300 on a bottle of wine last week that I didn't even finish. I poured half of it down the sink because it didn't pair well with my steak. Her face went completely blank. She didn't know what to say to that. The woman behind us in line made a comment, loud enough for everyone in that aisle to hear. Must be nice having a rich boyfriend bail you out.